me your path, D. Tell me how did it start?
Man, just in Chicago, somebody bet me to go on stage and do stand-up, and bet me $50, and I went on stage and did it, and just knew that that's what I was here to do. It just led to me going right into stand-up and writing more stuff down or whatever, and then 4 months later I was on Def Jam and only had like 7 minutes of material and did that on Def Jam. Then they wanted me to go on tour with them, and I was going on tour and they wanted me to do 25 minutes. So I did the 7 minutes I had did on television, and then the rest was like knock-knock jokes. Like trying to just make up for the time or whatever. I did 3 cities and they sent me home. They was like, nah, you ain't ready. But that was the beginning of me going, damn, I need to write. And it was just like that click that made me be like, man, I just need to write. And I just unconsciously just started writing everything and anything.
Shifted gears a little bit, I know, you're from Chicago. Chicago is going through a very difficult time right now.
Yes.
What is your assessment or maybe solutions to what's going on in Chicago and maybe why it's being ignored?
In order to stop a lot of this violence, I think they need to start hiring police that's from that community instead of hiring other police that don't know anything about that community, because it's the relationships that'll stop a lot of the violence.
Blackish, man. Let's get to that, man. That is one of the best shows on TV. I'm a little late to it, but the writing is impeccable. How did that come to be?
Well, Blackish was created by Kenya Barris, and he sat up with Anthony, and they went through this whole thing about Kenya's life. It was about Kenya and Anthony's life. And they was just talking about how they grew up and how certain things, they grew up in a suburb area and they lived around a lot of white people, but the things they were doing wasn't actually black, it was blackish.
Right.
And so they wrote this show, and we had no idea that it was going to be what it is right now, and the responsibility that we were going to have.